Learning English doesn't have to be boring. What if I told you that you could improve your English just by following one unforgettable story at a time? If you're ready to learn through real-life adventures, subscribe now, give this video a like, and let's turn your language journey into something exciting. Now, let's head to Petra. Just try not to get lost like I did. Petra was like something out of a dream. The ancient stone carvings, the dusty pink cliffs, the narrow canyons. It felt like walking through a living postcard. I had joined a guided tour with a friendly group of travelers. We had matching stickers on our shirts, water bottles in our hands, and the same wide-eyed look of wonder on our faces. Our guide was full of energy. He moved fast, pointed things out, told stories about kings and lost cities, and waved his flag like a conductor in front of an orchestra. Everything was fascinating. The way the rocks changed color in the sunlight, the echoes in the canyon, the silence of history pressing in around us. It was all magic. But somewhere between admiring the treasury and looking for a better camera angle, I got distracted. I saw a narrow path off to the side, half hidden behind a pillar of stone. A few tourists were walking that way, and curiosity pulled me like a magnet. I thought, it's probably a shortcut. I'll catch up with the group in no time. I was wrong. The path turned sharply, then turned again, and before I knew it, the familiar sounds of my group had disappeared. I was suddenly surrounded by strangers, and none of them had the same stickers. My heart skipped. I looked around, trying to remember which direction I had come from. The walls of the canyon all looked the same, majestic, high, and confusing. I told myself to stay calm. Petra was big, but it wasn't a maze. I retraced my steps, but the way I remembered didn't match what I saw. I passed the same rock twice. A camel stared at me like it knew I was lost. I smiled at a few people and casually asked, "Have you seen a group with blue stickers?" They smiled back and shook their heads. That's when the anxiety kicked in. I didn't have cell service. I had no idea where the meeting point was. I had a bottle of water, a granola bar, and a confused sense of direction. I wasn't in danger, but I felt completely alone in the middle of something ancient and vast. So I stopped walking. I stood still and listened. Somewhere, far away, I heard laughter. It was faint, but it sounded familiar. I followed it, slowly and carefully, like I was tracking an echo. I passed sandstone walls, small caves, and souvenir stands. I saw a guide speaking in English to a group. Not mine. Another turn. Another group. Not mine. And then finally, I saw the blue flag waving in the air like a lighthouse. I nearly ran toward it. My group hadn't even noticed I was gone. They were busy taking pictures, talking, and drinking lemonade from a vendor nearby. The guide spotted me and gave a thumbs up. I smiled, waved back, and acted like nothing had happened. The rest of the tour felt different. I stuck close to the group. I listened more. I looked around, not just at the ancient beauty, but at the people. It hit me how easily we lose things when we don't pay attention. Time, direction, even connection. By the end of the day, I wasn't just tired. I was grateful. I had lost something and found it again. And through that, I gained a small but powerful lesson. Sometimes in travel and in life, you don't need a map. You just need to stop, breathe, and listen. And hey, now you've learned a bunch of useful English while traveling through one of the world's wonders. Not bad for a little story time, right? Did you enjoy that story? Then guess what? You just picked up natural English phrases, storytelling flow, and even a bit of travel wisdom. If learning this way feels right for you, give this video a like, hit subscribe for new stories every single day, and leave a comment below. Have you ever gotten separated from a group or lost in a new place?